All right, welcome to recap week number 2. Sorry, we had a little bit of technical difficulties there going live, but we managed to work through it. I am your commish, and today I have a special guest, co-host Ron Miller, a.k.a. Miller Time.
What's going on, guys?
He says what's going on, guys. All right, so actually, before I start anything, I want to give a shout-out to my nephew, Zach. It's his birthday today. And last week, it was my niece's birthday. This week, it's my nephew's birthday.
Happy birthday.
There you go. Happy birthday to them. All right, week 2. What a week 2 it was. Oh, boy. I'm going to dive right into it. Dive right in, and we always dive right into yours truly, Sherman's March, facing Coach Brad, Bird's Nest. Takes me down 127 to 120. This was a tough loss for me. Very tough loss. Start with the victory here. Jordan Love, 24.8 points. Chuba Hubbard, looks like 18.7. Aaron Jones Sr., 2.3. This went into the late. This was, so it was, who was it? It was Vikings playing the Falcons, and I had Drake London, and he had Aaron Jones, 2.3, but this was it. Ahmad Rod St. Brown, 39.2 points.
That's how you lost.
That not right there. I basically faced him. Let's see. AJ Brown, 7.7.
Jalen Hurts hates him.
Yeah, no, Jalen Hurts was.
Down the field, one or the other.
It was awful. It was. We'll get there because I got Jalen Hurts. Mark Andrews, 1.4. Zay Flowers, 14.9. Packers D, 6. Boswell got 12 points. Here we go. I got 120 points. I could have faced just about anybody else this week, but I didn't. So Jalen Hurts got me 11.5. That was disappointing. McCaffrey, my number one, first-round pick, my number one, 22.7 points. But Tony Pollard.
9.2.
9.2 is correct. Drake London, again, that was that late game, 5.9. I had a chance.
There was nothing going on in that game.
I only lost by 7. I mean, I don't.
Better than 53.
That is true. That is true. I believe that would have been you, right? Let's see here. Drake London 5.9. Jackson Smith Najigba. Let's see, 18.3. He did all right. Zach Ertz 18.4. That was the right decision there. I didn't even know that Goddard was questionable. Thank God that I put Zach Ertz in there. Travis Etienne, 16.9. Bills D, 12. Harrison Butker, 6. So the 0-1 Bird's Nest now is at 1-1, and the 1-0 Sherman's March is now at 1-1. And we'll get there, the Sun God. But I think every 1-0 team lost, with the exception of one. Which, I mean, it's just going to balance things out. All right, moving on to, oh boy, here we go. G5, Big Dick Players, play in the L Distribution Center. G5, 136.48, gets the high score.
Congrats, Perkins.
Yes, congratulations, Jason. You do get that $50 high score and the victory. And he ripped it out of, I know Jester's watching live. So if Chase hadn't have gone out, not Chase, I'm sorry, Burrow hadn't have gone out, Jester would have got the high score. He just literally ripped it from him.
Or we can go back to the last matchup if Brad would have started Jared Goff.
Oh, we didn't talk about that. Yeah. Brad could have started Goff, and he would have gotten it. Yep.
43.
But the L Distribution Center, and this is the interesting part. This is where it gets very interesting. And I'm going to go through it. But L Distribution Center gets the high score quarterback. So the high score position player loses to the high scorer. Anyway, G5, Big Dick Players, Patrick Mahomes, 24.8. Chase Brown, disappointing 8.5, but Burrow. Oh, you going to chime in here, Ron, with Burrow? Anything? Out. I mean, he's basically done for the fantasy season. Basically, he's done. I mean, he might not be out all year, but he's going to be done fantasy-wise.
Going to be okay, though.
Let's see. Hampton, 3.5. Malik Neighbors, 37.7. What a stud. Unbelievable.
Lost that game.
As a Giants fan, I don't know. I mean,
find every way to lose.
This is true.
Every way to lose.
Pickens with some late scoring there, 17.8. Dalton Kincaid, 7.7. Let's see, Pearsall, 9.2. 49ers, D5. But Aubrey, 23 points.
Kickers and defense.
Todd loves the Ron Cam. Boom, there's the Ron Cam. Boom. Look, we also got the. Don't forget about him. I mean, this guy. Tell me, he's doing all right this year. So we got the Ron cam and we got the Darnold cam. All right, let's see. Let's go to the loser here, but was a winner. L Distribution Center, Lamar Jackson, 30.3 points. That gets you the $50. So congratulations, Brady, that $50 high score. And it gets you the highlight reel. I'm going to actually play. I think I got a couple loaded up here. A couple. Lamar Jackson, this guy is just unreal. So let's watch him in just a little bit.
By them. On 2nd down and 1 off the play fake. Lamar looking to throws toward the end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Baltimore. Wallace got free. And their first possession here in the second half. It is Henry in the backfield. Off the play fake. Jackson, he has time. Throws to the middle. Zay Flowers makes a man miss. And he gets to the 46. They've been off the charts with.
And then this one was ridiculous.
After changing the play, Lamar backpedaling. He does this so well and then finds an opening. He runs up and throws toward the end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Ravens!
I mean, what can I say? He's Lamar Jackson. All right, Ron, you got to talk directly into the microphone.
I am.
Okay, we got comments that we can't hear you, and we need to hear Ron. So Lamar Jackson, yes, 34.3 points. Bijan Robinson, 19.8. Charbonnet, though, 1 point. I mean, it's that running back battle there in Seattle. I mean, you basically got Kenneth Walker and you got Charbonnet. Kenneth Walker lit it up. Hopefully they don't share so many carries coming forward. Mike Evans, 10.6. Cortland Sutton, 1.6. That's disappointing. Trey McBride, 13.8. Hollywood Brown, 8 points. Ramsey, 9. Tyler Loop. I mean, was this guy drafted? I've never even heard of him, but he's the kicker for Baltimore. Let's see, 12 points out of him. So you go 1-1 L Distribution Center, G5 Big Dick Players 1-1. There is a lot of 1-1s. But speaking of somebody that's not 1-1, moving on to.
We can skip this recap.
No, we cannot skip this recap. We don't do that. Belichick's hoodies versus Miller time. Belichick's hoodies. This was a beatdown. Ron, what do you have to say for yourself?
My team took a bye week.
Your team took a bye week.
The whole team.
Well, I can tell you right now, you started a Jets quarterback.
Yeah.
So that was the mistake.
It wouldn't have helped me anyway. Points wise.
121.6 to Miller times 77. I mean, everybody was begging to play Ron Miller this week. Belichick said he did it with Kyler Murray, 16 points. Saquon Barkley, 17.4. A-Chain, 26.2 points. Oh, bad coaching. I don't even know who this is. This has to be BJ, I think. All I show is number one. Who chimed in bad coaching?
Bad coaching.
I want to know who that is. I want to know who that is.
Justin Herbert, I still would have.
G5. That is bad coaching. DK Metcalf, 11 points. McMillan, 16 points. Tyler Warren, 11.9. Bucky Irving, 18.1. Oh, it is BJ. -4 out of the Cowboys defense. Hoodies are leaders in the clubhouse going after defending champs next. Oh, is that the fate? Oh, we haven't even gotten to week 3. Fairbear, 9 points. Miller. Where Justin Fields didn't even score 4 points.
It's crazy. Garrett Wilson had 50 yards receiving, and the quarterback had 27 yards passing.
Didn't even score 4 points.
Nope.
Oh, boy. Jonathan Taylor, though, 29.5. Made it at least, no, it didn't make it respectable. 9.1 out of Tyrone Tracy. Justin Jefferson, disappointing, 11.3, but they got some problems there with J.J. McCarthy being hurt.
They have Carson.
Carson Wentz. Didn't he win a Super Bowl?
Philly.
Yeah, he did.
He would have won an MVP that year if he didn't break his back.
Lad McConkey. Let's Sam Darnold cam. I don't know. He's shaking his head. I didn't even do that. He's just shaking his head. Yes. I must have bumped the table. Lad McConkey. He's been disappointing here. 9.8. T.J. Hawkinson, 2.2. Garrett Wilson, 9 points. Broncos D. The number one overall ranked defense gets -5 points. And when did we draft? I got analytics people on here. I want to know when Miller Time drafted 8th round.
Yep.
Minus 5 points.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Dicker the kicker got 8. So Miller Time gets the loss, 1-1, and Belichick's undefeated, and I believe the only undefeated team goes to 2-0. Okay, facing now Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood versus Goondock Goonies. This was a close game. Oh, Buffet Muscles, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood takes the victory, 123.6 to the Goonies 120. I mean, you're talking about 3 points. I know we've had smaller margins of victories, but that is just a tough beat. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood does it with Jalen Daniels, 23 points.
He got hurt.
What's his status? Do we know?
Sprained knee.
So we know how long he's out.
They said possible 2 to 4 weeks. He could possibly play on Sunday, depending how practice goes.
Well, that doesn't tell me anything.
Exactly.
That doesn't help at all.
They said normal is 2 to 4 weeks.
Let's see. Gibbs, 19.4. Brees Hall, 5.8. Jerry Jeudy, 9.1. Jamison Williams, 18.8. Brock Bowers, 8.8. Javonte Williams, what a performance there. 25 points out of him. Steelers D, 4. And Bates, 9. Goonies. Matt Stafford, 21.32. Hey, that's what you want out of a quarterback. I mean, obviously you wanted 4 more points, but Josh Jacobs, 14.4. Kamara, 16 points. Nakua, 27.6 points. T. Higgins.
His team was, other than Hunter Henry.
Well, I mean, and that's really what cost him.
Yep.
I mean,
1.9.
T. Higgins got 14.6. Hunter Henry, 1.9.
Solid down, yeah.
I mean, I don't know if that was one catch for 9 yards, but it's probably what it was. DJ Moore, 9.6. Vikings D, 5. And Cam Little got you 10. And the loss. So, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood goes to 1-1. Goondock Goonies in the same boat, 1-1. I'm telling you, we got a lot of 1-1 teams. A lot. All right, moving on to Mr. Irrelevant versus Southside Stranglers. Mr. Irrelevant looking for his first win, and he doesn't get it. Southside Stranglers takes him down 135.4 to Mr. Irrelevant, who finally scored triple digits, 100.4.
And Chad lost high score by 1.6.
And because Burrow went out.
Yep.
It's just, I mean, you can't script it.
Yep.
I mean, and we'll start with.
You would have double dipped.
Yeah, double. It would definitely have been a double. Well,
No.
Burrow
Burrow
got 9 points. I mean, all he needed was an extra 1.5, and he got high score. But he went out. He's done. For all intents and purposes, his fantasy season is over. And who knows what his future is going to bring. This guy just, I don't know. He's got a glass jaw.
Chad does not have a quarterback.
Kyron Williams, 10 points. James Conner, 12.2. Jamar Chase, 36.5 points. Week 2 muck. Yeah, we're already in the muck. And it's only week 2. 17.4 out of Deebo Samuels. Travis Kelce, 10 points. Jacoby Myers, 12.8. Ravens D, 15 points. And Jake Elliott, 12. That's a performance there. 135 is usually going to get you a victory. Mr. Irrelevant, let's see. Who do we blame here? We're not going to blame Bo Nix because he got you 26 points.
I can tell you who we can blame.
Derrick
Henry, 2.3.
There you go. Look at that. We're going to go to the Ron Cam.
Derrick Henry, 2.3.
2.3 points.
Pissed off a lot of people.
Oh, that's disappointing. Henderson, 6 points. Nico Collins did get in the end zone. He got a big catch, 14.2. Let's see. 20.
Devontae.
Yeah, 22.6 points out of Devontae Adams. Yep. Laporta got you 5.6. David Montgomery, 13.1. Eagles D, 7. And Will Lutz, 3. So, did I do that the opposite? I did. No, I didn't. I did it right. I did it right. All right. Hey. So, Mr. Irrelevant, you go to 0-2, looking for your first victory. I know he texts the group chat. Has anybody gone undefeated or not one win? And it's never happened. It's never happened in our league where somebody hasn't gotten a win. And we don't have that, like where you got to wear a tutu or get a tattoo, or we probably should, but we don't have that. So no need to worry there, Mr. Relevant. And listen, it's early. 0-2 doesn't mean anything when you're in this league. Southside Stranglers, you go to 1-1. All right, let's wrap it up here with Dax Little Lamb versus PB&J. PB&J didn't score triple digits, and we know what happens when you don't score triple digits. You just don't get a victory. Dak's Little Lamb, 132.74 versus PB&J's 95. And let's see, Dak's Little Lamb did it with Dak. 26.4 points out of him.
Craziest fourth quarter.
I'm telling you, Giants fans, I don't.
A lot of points.
I'm a Jets fan, so I don't, I don't want to hear it. But Giants fan, that was a tough loss.
Ugly.
James Cook, 26.5 points. He got in the end zone a couple times. That was a beat down there. That was a beat down. Speaking of New York football teams. DeAndre Swift, 13.2. C.D. Lamb, 20.2 points. Brian Thomas Jr., 16.9. Tucker Kraft, what a tight end, 24.4. It's coming up on tight end week. I don't know when that is. But
we're going to find out.
We're going to find out because we're going to put every tight end, we're going to put to score a touchdown. We're going to put a bet in because we didn't do it last year.
All over that.
No doubt. Marvin Harrison Jr., 4.7. Texas D, 5. Kairos Santos, 3. PB&J. Paul and Jimmy. Josh Allen. I mean, that just says it all right there. I mean, 11.8. Right, it was a Cook show. And then we got the rookie, the gamble on the rookie, the Ashton Genty, 7.4. What's it going to be there?
When you get 11.3 combined at your running backs, they're not going
Well, and yeah, you jumped. Pacheco got you 3.9. KC is 0-2 start for KC. They're in trouble.
Yep.
They are in trouble.
They don't look good at all either.
Tyreek Hill got you 16.9 points. Travis Hunter, 5.2. Did you say he was banged up, Ron, or?
Yeah.
Like injured or just?
They said he had a slight hamstring, but
just maybe an ego injured. 5.2.
He's getting targets.
Jake Ferguson, 16.8. Stephon Diggs.
Thomas is doing nothing either for Jacksonville. So I don't know if it's Trevor Lawrence. I don't know what's going on, but they can't get in the ball either.
Stephon Diggs, 7.2. Cardinals D, 12. Matt Prater, 14. So PB&J, you move to 1-1. Dak's Little Lamb, 1-1. I'm telling you, it's a crazy week. Crazy week that every 1-0 team lost except for one. And every 0-1 team lost except for one. That I've never seen happen. All right, so moving on to week 3 matchups. We have Sherman's March. Yours truly facing the L Distribution Centers, both 1-1. Early projections puts me up about 129.3 to 127.7. Doesn't get much closer than that. G5 Big Dick Players is playing our co-host here tonight, Miller Tom. So we got a 1-1 facing a 1-1 there in week 3. Goondo, this is what Todd was talking about. So Goondock Goonie, game of the week. Game of the week. I'm doubling it game of the week. Goondock Goonies versus the undefeated Belichick's Hoodies. Early projections puts Goondock Goonies 123.6 to Belichick's Hoodies 128.7. That's going to be a close game. Southside Stranglers 1-1 facing the Bird's Nest. Doesn't have his full team in. I'm not even going to let you know the projection, so I don't know what. He's only got 8 players in, but someone's going to come out of that with a 2-1 record, and someone's going to come out with 1-2. PB&J 1-1 facing the 1-1 Mr. Rogers Neighborhood. Early projections puts Mr. Rogers Neighborhood 128.1 over 116.5. Swiss Cheese Chad's quarterback is currently, yes, that's right. That is Chad's quarterback. That's why he doesn't have a full roster. He's looking for a quarterback. So, yeah, PB&J 116, Mr. Rogers Neighborhood 128. And rounding it out, Dak's Little Lamb facing Mr. Irrelevant. We'll see how relevant he is in week 3. He's projected 113 versus Dak's Little Lamb 128.2. So that is the the projections here for week 3. We will go over the scoreboard here. I mean, and again, I'm sorry, scoreboard standings. It's really so early, but obviously the undefeated Belichick's Hoodies has sole possession of first place, and then everybody else is tied for second, with the exception of Mr. Irrelevant, who's looking for his first victory. So, congratulations, Belichick Hoodie. It is, I'm telling you, that is going to be a matchup next week. Definitely going to be fun to watch that matchup. All right, the only thing left to do is spin the wheel. So with our special co-host here today, oh, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. That's the right one right there. All right, so we all know the new. If it lands on one of the dots, next week we will spin the wheel to see what that extra prize is. So without any further ado, Mr. Snoop Ron Miller, a.k.a. Miller Time, spin the wheel. No dot. Wide receiver. Wide receiver. That could be anybody's game. Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things where, like if it's tight end, you can predict it. If it's quarterback, maybe you could predict it.
Wide receiver is wide open.
But wide receiver is wide open. Everybody has a shot there. Swiss cheese is like, Swiss cheese. Wide receiver, did you call that before? And then Todd's like, I guess the people that are a little weak at that position didn't want to see that. All right, I want to thank my special co-host, Mr. Snoop Ron Miller, for stepping in here. BJ had other things that he had on his agenda, which is understandable. Swiss Cheese says he sure did, so he predicted that, and he got wide receiver. Kept the show under the half hour that we're trying to do.
Neighbors from Miller Time.
Is it Friday? They have the late game?
Kansas City, 8:30 Sunday night.
Okay, all right, that's prime time for any.
Pull that off.
Prime time for any New York football team is just, I don't know. It's embarrassing.
We don't have Danny Jones anymore.
No, but he is in a good place. Speaking of speaking of New York quarterbacks, again, we don't have Sam Darnold. He seems to be doing all right. All right, that is our show. I want to thank everybody, and I will see you all next week at 6 o'clock sharp on Tuesday. Good luck, everybody, in week 3.